Hello guys, Pilcrow here, and today we will be predicting the next episode of Inanimate Insanity Season 4, that being Episode 5. Remember to like and subscribe, and let's start the video. So first, the release date. I predict that the episode will release on April 2nd, because they will have a theater release on April 1st to celebrate their 16th year anniversary. And if they do what Teapot does, where they put an episode in theaters and release the episode one day after, the day after April 1st is April 2nd. And we know that the BFDI and II crew have a lot of cooperation as seen with the meetups, so it's very possible that they could do the same thing for theater releases. Now on to the actual episode. As Adam has stated, this will be the longest episode of Season 4 yet. Because of this fact, I believe that episode 5 will be around 30 to 32 minutes long. This makes it the longest in one episode and gives enough time for development, which is greatly needed after the events of episode 4, but not too long to where it's a burden on the writers and where the episode becomes oversaturated with useless content. I believe that episode 5 will start right where 4 left off, which is the meeting between Bo and Bot. This has been in the works for over 4 months and fans are extremely hyped, so they better provide a good discussion. I think they'll talk about their lives and how the show affected them and their relation with test tube and fan. Bot will likely mention the fact that she was built as a replacement to Bo, and I think Bo will actually like that, seeing that people missed her. And I think Bo will test Bot to make sure that they aren't, lying about that. After, I think Bot will mention the fact that Fan is in the hospital, and Bo will give some real advice, telling them what to do. Bo will probably tell Bot that it's all going to be okay in the end, and that you should focus on helping Test Tube through this difficult time for her. Now on to the actual challenge. I think OJ will remain the host, since it's clear that he sort of has the capacity to do it, but I think that will be interrupted when the guy we've all been waiting for, Mephone 4, finally shows up. I think his reveal will be at the beginning of the episode, and it will be the largest part of the episode by far. Some of the contestants are happy, like Cammy, and some others aren't, like Teddy, even though they haven't actually met in over a decade. Now, Mephone 4 will probably pick the challenge, and it will probably be something low stakes, as usual with the show. Or actually, just this season, not the whole show. The show has some pretty high stakes challenges at times. I think we'll see a discussion between the OSC on how to handle what they saw in episode 4, which was Steve Jobs' wife, I think. But they realize that it's not too important, so they hold off doing anything about it for now, and instead focus on bettering the society as a whole. Now, as for who's going up for elimination, there is no way that Heavy Metal Pop Stars is losing for the 3rd time in a row, so they are basically guaranteed safe. Of course, Inanimate Insanity has had a pretty interesting history of making teams repeatedly lose, though I think that's going to end, especially considering the fact that there are 4 teams now. I also think Circumspect is safe. They are a fan favorite and they only have 5 members. Also, there are 2 important dynamics on this team, so they'll probably want to keep them around. Of course, if they want to do a shocking cameo elimination, they always could, which leaves just Go Big or Be Last or Thematic Cats, and I'm picking Go Big or Be Last as the loser. Thematic Cats has a story, and I think has more popular characters who are more important to the story, so they'll probably want to keep them around. Go Big or Be Last does not. It has some characters that are important, but 2 specifically are just not important to the story at all. Those 2 are Bonesaw and Goo, who just don't really add anything. However, it's pretty clear who's gonna get eliminated, and it's gonna be Goo. Bonesaw is hilarious, and he could have a storyline with Box. Goo does not, and he's likely an early boot. He'll be voted off, not because he was mean, but just because he's the least useful on his team by far. Well, that's it for this video and my predictions. Do you agree with them? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a good one.